Everyone, Carlos here with perhaps the dumbest rant about water bottles that you'll ever hear. But I've been biking now for like 2 years. I've gone through a couple different water bottles. I've used like these that you get from, Strava and the feed. They're fine. For me, they're too small, but I like that, you can pop these open. Do I care for them? Not really. Um, I don't really use them. I have gotten one from Formula 369 when I got like their starter pack. I like it because it's big, but again, I don't really like this, you know, top. And Specialized has one that's similar. It's like their specialized MoFlow cap, which like, you could pull out, right, or like pop it back in, and it'll stop the water from coming out, or you could get a ton of water coming out. Now these are really awesome, and I'm not knocking any of these down in terms of like the cap, but you don't really realize how big of a difference the caps make until like you don't like one of them, right? And I never had thought about water bottle caps. Like that's a dumb thing to be thinking about. But one of the things that happens is like you put sugar in your water bottle, right? Or you'll put like electrolytes in your water bottle. That stuff stays in there. And recently, I hadn't cleaned one of my water bottles in like 2 weeks, and it had mold in it. So then, of course, I go and I clean it. Now I cleaned out the it from the bottom. I put bleach in there, left it like overnight, so I was confident that it was clean. But one of the things you have to do, or you should do, is clean out your water bottle caps every once in a while. So I just took this off of one of my water bottles, and this is the other type of specialized cap. This one, you basically just squeeze it, and then the water comes out through here, and it's fine. It has like no on off. If your water bottle falls, it's not really gonna leak unless you like squeeze it. Um, these are nice. At first, I hated them, and I said, you know what, I kind of want something like this, or with one of these tips. But quite frankly, after seeing the mold in my water bottle, I don't think I want to go back to one of these. Like, I don't know how to clean this. And with this one, like all you really have to do is fill up like a regular bowl with water, like your normal bowls, right? Fill it up with hot water, put this thing in there, and there's like these little tabs. Wait a bit until it's warm, and then you could just like pry these in, and then you take it out, and then you could just use like one of these bristle brushy thingy-majiggies to clean it, right? And it's fine. It gets the job done. Then you feel comfortable that you're not drinking any mold. You feel fine. But then the problem is, I tried doing something like that with these, and let me just show you. It comes apart. It's not supposed to come apart. You see this little piece right here, or maybe if we can get it to focus on my hand, but essentially you'll see like these little slits. This corresponding lid or whatever, or valve, has like slots on the inside here. They're like little fins that go inside. And the problem is when you want to clean it, you have to yoink it out. And when that happens, chances are you're going to rip off one of these little bad boys, one of the little four fins that's supposed to go in here. And if you're anything like me, after like 2 or 3 cleans, you're going to get, added functionality. You're going to get the what is it, from Fast and Furious, the ejectocitoca. And quite frankly, like, that kind of sucks. I mean, it won't really happen to you until you've had the water bottle for a few years. Like I've probably had this one for like a year and a half. I've gotten a use out of it. Don't get me wrong, but like I'm bummed that this happened, and I wish that Specialized would have like a solution to this. Maybe like a little twisty top. I don't know, but for now, I think these are better. I'm not sure what the name is, but I do know that these are named the MoFlow caps. So I'm going to be avoiding MoFlow caps, and I'm fortunate that I have, a couple of other Specialized water bottles. So I'm going to be putting that onto this one. So if you've ever been to REI, you've seen one of these bad boys, just boop, take the lid off, boop, put this one on. Bada bing, bada boom. Problem solved. But that's my rant for the day.